Namaste, everybody. Welcome to In the Flow with Lori Albert. Today is one of those days because last night I watched a movie and oh my gosh, I always have all these stories to tell you guys. It's just so funny. Last night I watched a movie about Mr. Rogers. Right? Do you remember? I don't know if you guys remember Mr. Rogers. You have to be of a certain age to remember Mr. Rogers, right? I grew up in Pittsburgh, where he was from. And, so he's a beloved figure, right? So we watched this movie last night, and it's not that I never understood how fantastic he was, and his message, because it's really all about his message, right? But he was so present to everything that was going on. And it's in this movie he was very present, but I know for a fact, because I know stories about him, he was so present just in his life. And he would talk to you, and it was like you were the only person around. You were the most important thing at that moment for him. And I just, boy, oh boy, I wasn't overwhelmed by that, but I just thought to myself, if we could all just be present in every single moment. There are lessons to be learned in every single moment if we stay present. Present to what's going on in our lives. All of that, right? So at any rate, I started weeping hysterically. Okay, so I'm watching this movie with my husband and my daughter. And this, I'm from Pittsburgh, but I live in Los Angeles now. But they must have filmed it in Pittsburgh. They had to have, because the houses and all that stuff. And I was so overwhelmed. And it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful to watch. It made me, miss my mother and miss my family and miss Pittsburgh, and all of that. And I thought, you know what? That's it. He was present in every moment, and he loved everybody. What he said, his message was, I love you just for who you are. What a great message. If these two important things, if we could just take them with us for the rest of, I don't know, the weekend, the day, whatever it is for you. Love people for just who they are. Just the way they are. Let them be. And you know what? And I got this message yesterday, and this is well before I even watched that movie or whatever, right? But if we could all just appreciate and love people for who they are, period, done. The world, can you imagine what this world would be like? Wow, right? It was a very overwhelming thought yesterday. Lesson for me, all of that stuff. Just a very overwhelming time. Being present and loving people for just who they are. In fact, he wrote these songs that were like, you are special just the way you are, kind of thing, And I thought, oh my God, he understood it way back then. Why is it so hard for us to understand it now? So that also makes me think of something even further too. Being ourself, being our true self. We shouldn't be scared to be our true self then, Because if we're going to be present and if we're going to love people just the way they are, then maybe we should be just the way we are. Wow. Insight. What an insight. So that's what we are going to meditate on today. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, we're going to meditate on being present and loving and appreciating people for just the way they are. Just like Mr. Rogers told us to. Oh, man. Such memories, you know? Yeah, watching that yesterday it brought back such memories. Memories of my childhood and stuff. And yeah, so. Anyway, so those of you watching in my hometown, I love you so much. I love you just the way you are because you are special. So, okay, let's get ourselves situated and ready to meditate. I've gone off on a tangent. So let's get ourselves ready. So get yourself comfortable. Sit however you choose. And when you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, deep breath in through our nose. Bringing in all that beautiful oxygen and love and release. I think we need more love today, so let's do that again. Breathe in beautiful oxygen and love and joy today. And release. That just makes me smile for no reason, right? So that leads me to, what are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for, my friends? I'm grateful for every single one of you listening to this. I'm grateful for the community that we've created and are still creating. What are you grateful for? It can be anything. That's the beauty of individuality. It can be anything. It can be something really, really deep, or it can be something that you just really appreciate. Coffee. Or you appreciate your bed because it's so comfortable. Or our beloved family members. Very good. And in the words of David G., let's ask this next sacred question. Who are you being when you are your best self? Who are you being when you are at your best? And you're on your game, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Who are you being? Are you being compassionate, loving, joyful? Perfect. So, our mantra for today, Samprati Hum. Samprati Hum. And what that means is the present moment is my true self. Couldn't be more apropos for today, right? This present moment, I am my true self. Samprati Hum. So if you get lost and you lose the mantra, that's absolutely okay. You can always come back to your breath. Concentrate on your breathing. I will keep the time. Let's begin. Samprati Hum. Samprati Hum. Samprati Hum. Samprati Hum. Samprati Hum. Samprati Hum. Let's start bringing our awareness back to our bodies. Then the chair we're sitting in the room. And let's take a nice deep breath in through our nose and release. How beautiful. Whenever you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. I have to say, I feel so good right now. I don't know about you guys, but that meditation with that mantra, with what I just talked about, it's going to be a great day. And I want you all to know that you are loved just the way you are. You are loved just the way you are. And you are special. So go throughout your day knowing that and believing that and living that. So until next time, I love you all so much, just the way you are. Enjoy your day and have a great one. And until next time, namaste, everybody.